All right.
I hope this bus don't take all day.
Excuse me.
Moving.
Can I get some money so I can get on the bus?
Hey, girl.
Get on the bus.
How are you? Good. How you been? All right.
Thank you, thank you. Wait, hold on. Wait, stop. Hold on.
Oh, God, look at him. Oh, look.
Thank you.
Jesus. Hello? Hey, how you? Wait, slow down. Are you serious? Stop playing. You for real? I just talked to him. Are you sure? I can't do this. I gotta go. Oh my God.
What's wrong?
Oh my God.
Is everything okay? Are you okay?
I can't believe this.
Yesterday was the first day of the rest of my life.
Always said I would never let success alter me as a person. Not realizing those around me could start to change. Sometimes running with your past, that'll catch up to your future, which causes your heart to overlap your mind when the two should be parallel, finishing the race together. My heart took another route, which damaged my arteries. My aorta became so naive. When no brain stem sending the correct messages, people start to take advantage of this disconnection.
They say life is what you make it. They say it's not how you start, but how you finish. They say with every move that you make and every breath that you take, your life must matter. So I ask you, are you living life or are you just existing?
Everything okay?
No, you don't understand our connection.
Why would I? When I spent my days in eloquent carpenter building walls too tall for Berlin's Jews to escape in my nights, constructing the locks to the doors to my soul so that no one could connect to me from the outside, no talking through fences or passing notes underneath or staying in one place long enough to feel anything, experiencing the freedom of a butterfly. Spread my wings far enough to dip each one into a puddle of possibilities, soaring to new heights. Could you imagine? Have you ever considered how lonely it is up here? Falling face first from a cocoon and expected to fly, pretending that seeing new places, experiencing new things is beautiful, but in reality, it hurts to know that not even your fancy smartphone, nor a map, nor a GPS, nor a compass can show me the directions to where I think that I belong. So no, I don't understand.
Whatever.
Whatever. Don't be mad, I'm just saying.
Excuse me, miss.
Huh?
Cell phone so I can make a call.
Huh?
Can I just use your cell phone so I can make a call home? I need to call home.
It's 2014. You mean to tell me you don't have a cell phone that you can use?
Just let him see your phone.
He can see your phone.
Oh my God, it's full of us. Like, what if it was you?
But it's
Oh
not.
my God, the bus is not going nowhere. Like, he's not gonna jump off.
You saw him chase that bus.
Stop, please. Today is just not the day. So shut up.
You ain't the only one with problems, but please tell me more.
Well, since you asked. The strippers and liquor was a used distraction, causing me to see lust as love, pupils full of desire, my splendor, occupied with pleasure. Each blink was like a cloud of irritation, blocking the sun from my plant that was crammed with seeds, craving water so they can be released. Not caring where those feelings would travel, I was just ready for them to depart. Finally, a stripper directs me to the back room, using her hands as a navigation system and turning her body in all the right directions, allowing me to see all her curves, knowing she would love my drive, because my strategy didn't involve no brakes.
Are you okay?
I'm good, bro.
See,
We hit a little bump in the road. Roadkill or Mini Cooper. Possibly a Cobra. Anyways, just sit still. I'll take care of it.
Could this day get any worse?
Don't ask.
Could be a challenge to the universe.
All right, everybody, off the bus. Off the bus.
She for real.
Help us on the way. You will be. She can't be serious. She can't even drive. Who licensed this woman? I bet she don't even have a license.
Yo, you mean like you?
Oh, see, we got jokes. See, somebody got their panties out of the bun.
And chill.
I mean, what could be that bad?
I just received a phone call that he's dead. My husband, the air that I breathe, the person that takes hold of my mental tenacity, my best friend, my lover, my soulmate, my truth. He's the part of me that rejuvenates my youth. He's gone now. He's gone. They told me that he was no longer breathing. His breath had stopped. My mouth was silent as stone. Hearing the news was like the sound of a 50-foot wave dragging me. Hearing the news was like the sound of a 50-foot wave smashing against my backside, dragging me across the ground, scraping the skin from my body, pounding me against anything in its path, snapping my bones under its weight, spinning my thoughts around violently, filling my lungs with water, my eyes with salt, my heart with the wish that I had never received a refreshing ocean wave. I was drowning in sorrows, flooded in tears, broken. He died from a gunshot, broken pieces of bad advice given to my troubled heart. What would I tell my girls? What would I tell his son? His father is gone, trapped, frozen in time. The man who did this will pay for his crime.
What was his name?
Excuse me?
Your son, what was his name?
Lonely Air Price.
You have like a picture of him?
I think in my wallet.
Yeah, he seems like he's very important someday in the future.
Thanks, that's my baby.
Let's hope so.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, that's what they say. That's the hope until
what?
Today is the first day of the rest of your life. We've been told consistently from commencement ceremonies, graduation, back to school celebrations, and all you have to do to take advantage of that is to get an education. Let my mind take me to places that ignorance would never allow me to explore, the key to escaping this vicious cycle of deferred dreams producing impractical hopes rock hard. This much pressure on small children will never create diamonds if only I can succeed at what's not expected of me. An honor student, scholar athlete, Dean's List recipient, but blue ribbons unraveling, silver medals lose value. And gold stars don't guarantee gold cards or gold nameplates in the windows and corner offices, so. Hello? Yeah? I'm on my way. Yeah, on my way home. Home. What other home? You know what? I'll just talk to you when I get there. But I'll tell you what they never told me.
Yesterday was the first day of the rest of my life.
Because you can never be too prepared for this journey, but what life may turn your way, what twists and turns may tackle you. Do you know how it feels to be left behind when you're just trying to help? One child left behind to be excluded, the only one excluded from their game of telephone. Meaning you won't even receive the broken pieces of advice at the end of the line, am I wrong? For trying to do this right. Imagine me. Imagine her or her trying to break through this glass ceiling. Rolling the sleeves of college shirts, hoisting up pencil skirts, only to find out that these are barriers that high heels cannot break, so I'm stuck. Like standing in the center of the Grand Canyon, sand filling my lungs, and I can't breathe.
So I'm trapped. Everyone rushes in, punching me, with blows of disbelief and kicks of deception until I was unconscious.
Your life must matter, so I ask you, are you living life or are you just existing?
I wish there's a way to annihilate this discomfort. Trapped between success and failure, annoyed. I'm studying playing this game of tug of war, can't seem to find balance on this invisible line of frustration, this rope of confusion. Each pull is like a stretch of complications, leaving marks on my heart. Explains, while each heartbeat feels like a kick from a baby in his mother's womb, determined to be born again.
Born again? You must be one of them Jesus freaks or something.
Here she go again.
I guess it's good to see some things haven't changed. How long has it been?
6 years too short.
A mess.
And now I'm back. A boomerang returning to a place that I never really desired to be, wishing that I could just escape from this nightmare I know.
bye-bye and willingly escape the locked doors of my throat. Pushing past my jawbones, fighting with my teeth as I uttered my last words.
What happens when you'd rather consider flying?
What happens when your world is flipped upside down, leaving you chained in shackles to the wall, lonely? What happens when you don't even belong here? Have you ever watched someone die? I look in the mirror as I watch myself cry. It was just like a piece of me, it was just like a part of me, it was just like the side of me that had died. Fine, tin, sable skin, beautiful in every flaw of his dark complexion. Do you know how it feels to be called Superman and not have the power to cure his kryptonite? There is no medical for pain. It just hurts.
Like finishing Snow White's apple, a big fish in a small pond, a shark squeezed into a fish tank, drenched in regret for the advice that I should have never taken. They should have kept their 2 cents because I can't refund something that's worthless. Well-intentioned words spew from their mouth as they welcome my return because to them, I did not belong out there. But I know better.
You know better.
Because no matter what life throws your way,
giving up is not an option.
failure is not an option.
Success can still be bred from the surprise.
Where do we go from here?
Oh, look,